All right, Sophia, just tell me about that weekend, and you had to play a lot of matches over a short amount of time, and how did you come through and win that tournament?
Well, it took a lot of mental effort for sure, but also physically. I mean, we had a lot of late nights and early mornings, but the whole time I was just thinking, I can do this, and just thanking God that I was there at the moment, and I felt really blessed to have that opportunity to be there. Friday was kind of crazy. It was raining all day. We had to drive to Ennis, which was 2 hours from Tyler, because they had 4 indoor courts, and I got to play a doubles match, and that's it, And then on Saturday I had to play a total of 5 matches. But it was mainly really the desire to win. I mean, last year I made that goal when I lost in the semis, that I told myself I'm going to win this tournament next year, and so I was just really motivated by that, and that was what drove me through the whole weekend.
Was there a great deal of pressure put upon yourself, knowing that you had lost the year before in the semifinals, and that this year you were the number 1 seed?
Yes. Friday and Saturday, I think I was more nervous than I think I had ever been in a tournament before, and it was so weird to me because I've had many years of experience, and then I had all last year of experience in college tennis, but until I was just like, I can't handle this anxiety anymore. I'm putting too much pressure on myself, and this is going to affect my game. So I just had to erase that from my mind for a while, and just think, you're just, anything that happens in this tournament, as long as I try my hardest, that's all I can do. I can't ask myself to win. I can only ask of myself to try as hard as I can, and that helped a lot of lifting that pressure off my shoulders.
And you didn't drop a set in the tournament, but Coach remarked that you had at least one match in particular that maybe it was a couple matches that were not indicative of the scores. You had some tough matches out there.
I did. I think the semifinal in particular against Jessica Blundell from UT Tyler was really tough. I believe the score was 6-1, 6-2, but the very first game of the match was really long, and I was able to break her serve in the very first game of the match from the get-go, and that gave me a really good lead in that first set, and I finished that first set off strongly. The second set I started down a game, and then when I was up 4-2 on my serve, we had the longest game of the match. We had more than 10 deuces probably, and it was out almost the entire time, her advantage. She had about 10 chances to bring my serve, but in the end I came out and won that game, and from that point, I knew I had to win one more game, but at that point I knew mentally I had already broken her down, and that the match was pretty much mine at that point.
You advanced to the NCAA Division III championship last year. So what's the difference between Sophia as a freshman and Sophia now as a sophomore?
Well...
Was it too early to tell?
Well, there is a difference. As a freshman, I really had no expectations at all. None whatsoever. I just wanted to go out there, and of course I want to go out there and win every time, but this year I kind of know how the competition is, and the things that I need to do to prepare myself for certain situations that arise, kind of like the tournament, how we had rain and all that stuff. I mean, the way that they run these things in college, when those things happen, a lot of times before, when I was a junior, they would just, cancel the tournament, but in college, they just, you keep going. And so now I think I'm mentally stronger, more mature on the court, and but there is still some work to do, and I still have to see how the rest of the season is going to go.
And you battled a little bit of injuries last year. How are you this year?
This year I feel a lot stronger. I've been working harder off the court, in the gym, lifting, make sure I do exercises to keep my rotator cuff muscle strong and my hips flexible and stuff like that, so that I don't get injured, because I put a lot of hours here on the court practicing, so I want to make sure that I'm always ready to go.
And what's it been like balancing your challenging academic schedule with your tennis?
It's never easy, but I definitely have gotten the hang of it. I think I've definitely gotten way better at managing my time, and it all adds up to my game as well. You know, I spend less late nights because I'm managing my time better, so I'm much better on the court and healthier, and overall much better this year.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your teammates, the rest of the ladies on your team.
Yes, we got some freshmen this year, Leah Howell, Brooke Taylor, and Presley Pavlich. They've been a real blessing, considering that we had a little bit of a loss in quantity of players this year, but the energy is awesome. I'm loving it. They're amazing people. I really got to know them well this past weekend, and we had a lot of laughs, and they have a lot of energy on the court. I feel like they really want to work hard and get better and help the team out. So I'm really excited about the newcomers this year, and of course the other returner, Caitlin Czar, and my co-captain. She's always worked hard, and she's doing a great job as well. So.
Well, Sophia, thanks for your time and congratulations.
Thank you.